That's it. Time now for us to go viral. Love.
This is good.
The latest craze is the baby face Snapchat filter.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shaq looking young and spry. Well, hold on. Kawhi couldn't avoid the trend. He's into it. Even
That's cute.
Bill Belichick got the baby face treatment.
Belichick's the only one that wasn't a cute baby.
Well, hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No,
I'm
he
told
was never a baby, man. He was born an adult.
I couldn't set this up without producers doing this to us. And watch, let us check this out for the first time.
I'm so nervous right now.
Here we go.
Know their sport as well, if not better than anyone else that plays, and they continue to know more. Both of these guys you can ask after a game.
And when he joined them, they became who they are now. And for him to increase his legacy, he needs to be able to finish out. I think he needs to still be able to play in the finals and get that third MVP in the finals and then go open up his own. Because they have the second max cap spot, and thanks to Kristaps trade, and the thing Rich Kleiman said there, we know is not true.
You guys are so
goodness.
You guys are so cute. So cute, Nick. See, look at you two.
Man, now I know what the great viewers in the upstate New York area were getting 30 years ago when you started your
First of all,
career.
that's just me with a bigger forehead. That Snapchat thing didn't work on me. But the two of you, it
Chris,
worked on
yours
beautifully.
is great. Yours is great. It works best on people that are clean shaven.
So cute.
Because it looks great on you. Shaq looked hilarious.
Yeah, y'all couldn't put the little beard on the little kid and everything.
This is great.
Adorable.
That is a smart job by the folks at Snapchat, man. They did the gender flip filter,
Yep.
which is unbelievable.
Scary. It was a little scary.
And this baby filter's excellent.
I look like I got on eye makeup. Look like my wife gave me a smoky eye or something.
You're right about that.
Look at
Zoom
that.
in on Chris's eyes.
Look at
That's a
those
baby
little
with a little
cheeks.
eyeshadow.
But I gotta tell you, Nick, adorable.
Oh, come on.
Adorable.
No, he's never been called
But
that.
just a filter, so let's bring it back.
Speaking of not adorable, let's talk about this.
Stories to start your morning.
I love it.
Mike Budenholzer had some harsh comments for Drake, Toronto Raptors super fan, saying there's certainly no place for Drake on the court and there are boundaries and lines for a reason. Drake later had an Instagram post with a laughing face, a salt shaker, inferring that Budenholzer was a bit salty. Nick, you had some thoughts on this?
Yeah, Mike Budenholzer took a higher road than I would have taken. I would have said...
If you were the coach.
Yeah. I would have said, listen, I'm happy that the kid from Degrassi regained the ability to walk, but he needs to walk himself away from the basketball court. Being the global, the representative ambassador for the Raptors does not give you the right to roam the sideline like you're at an AAU tournament. How many famous people? Denzel, Beyonce, Jay-Z. Do we have Jack Nicholson that go to games and don't act the fool like Drake does?
Okay, calm down.
Okay.
All right? Drake's been at hundreds of games. He has brought a visibility to Toronto and the Raptors. He's been unfaithful. He's been faithful like who else in sports?
He Lakers hats. He's repped so many different teams.
You can wear a hat. Nick, you wear different gear. I see you wearing some Jordans. You ain't always repping LeBron.
Okay.
You're off brand. I see you got some Adidases and everything.
Okay.
Hey, so stop.
Okay.
All right, stop. Drake got a little carried away. Don't touch the coach. Stay in a confined area. But let me tell you something. Man, when you grow up poor and you grow up a fan of the NBA, I'm getting some courtside seats, and shut up, coach. Do your job. I'm here doing my job.
I'm not sure how poor
your job.
Drake grew up, but it's a separate issue. Doesn't matter.
No, I'm talking about my own.
When you do it, you're just prepping for when KD's a Knick next year. You want to be able to roam the sideline.
Hey, listen, Knicks, if I'm not on the wood next year in New York, we got some problems.
Go ahead, Jenna. Sorry.
Moving on to people the Lakers could potentially have had on their staff had they actually reached out to people. Pat Riley says the Lakers never pursued him about a return to the team in a front office role. He admitted he did think about it. He did win 4 titles there as the head coach. See, should the Lakers have pursued Pat Riley?
Nick Wright, I want you to tell America, what did Chris Carter say?
Call Pat Riley.
Yes, at the beginning.
At the first day.
Break glass
Chris
in
ain't
case
even
of
that
emergency. Anybody in basketball, if I can pick one guy to run my franchise, to get my team squared away, put me some principles in place, the foundation to start a franchise on, it is Pat Riley.
He has a house in Malibu. that has a separate building attached to it. For all his classic cars, he loves these cars. He gets to see them like once a year because he's in Miami. He desperately has wanted to end his career or get to retirement phase of life in LA, but he doesn't want to retire. Now all of a sudden, he could go back to LA and not have to retire with the franchise he became an icon with, and they don't call? They don't call?
Jenny Buss, if her dad's alive, Pat Riley's in the picture. But Jenny Buss and some of the others, the Rambuses, as soon as they invite Pat Riley into the room,
they're out.
You get ready to find out who's not as smart as far as basketball as soon as these other people open their mouth.
It's unbelievable.
Jesus.
Finally, LeBron James, look at that clean hat, made a rare appearance at the Lakers facility on Monday when the team announced Frank Vogel as their new head coach. Don't get used to that LeBron sighting, though. Despite rumors about how prominent his role will be in recruiting a free agent, we're now hearing LeBron is expected to stay in the background to avoid the perception he's running the Lakers. Nick, how involved does LeBron need to be this summer?
If the Lakers actually want LeBron to stay uninvolved in this or in the background, then, well, they're as crazy as an organization that has an opening at team president doesn't call Pat Riley. So I guess
would have actually
or at least would have been interested in it. I guess I can't be shocked by anything at this point. But he's their only hope. Why would Kyrie Irving go to the Lakers unless it is LeBron saying, hey, man, let's go. The team we beat for a championship, that team's about to exist again, assuming Kevin Durant leaves. Let's try to run this back. Hey, Kawhi, you know, I can look at you. I'm one of only a handful of people in the world that can look at you eye level as far as individual greatness. Let me sell you on why you should not worry about the reported dysfunction and team up with me. Like the Lakers for a team that has made so many missteps in the public eye, they are obsessed with public perception.
Yeah.
You would think that that an organization obsessed with public perception at the very least would get the PR right. Instead, they're obsessed with public perception and keep doing things that damage their public perception. If you're a Laker fan, you have to hope that while this is being reported, that LeBron is actively in the background working his connections, working the phones, because it's the only hope the Lakers have.
Well, for one, if LeBron was not going to participate in free agency, people talk about this summer. Free agency's already started. These guys are already talking to each other. Agents are exchanging numbers. Agents are making plans. Like, you can't wait till June 30th at 6 p.m. when it kicks off. They moved off the kickoffs to the July 1st at midnight. They got a little smart. Well, let's just start at 6 o'clock, you know, so we don't have to stay up all night. But if you don't have LeBron James in the process, let's just say Nick and I are wrong and the Lakers are right. Who talks to Kawhi? So you don't have a conversation with KD, all right? So who talks to Kawhi? Who talks to Kyrie? Who sells them on the Lakers? Pelinka? Jenny Buss? Who do you have confidence in that can deliver a message as far as you coming here and win the championship? They don't have that person. So the Lakers, man, the Lakers have a real problem. And they have a problem even if LeBron is involved in free agency.
And this is the part of, once again with the Lakers, where it is one thing to, and I understand this, to not want to bend over backwards to the whims of your best player. It is another thing to treat your best player differently than nearly every other organization treats their best players. When the Rockets wanted Chris Paul to consent to a trade there, essentially a free agent recruitment. You know who they had heavily involved? James Harden. When Kevin Durant was being recruited to Golden State, you know where the nickname the Hamptons 5 came from? Well, it's the 5 guys who went to the Hamptons, the 4 guys to meet up with KD. Iggy, Dre, Steph, and Clay.
I asked someone close to the situation with the Knicks, well, if you are able to land KD, well, who else you going after? Who does KD want? So if KD's wherever he goes, he's going to be involved. So now you got LeBron, greatest player that we've seen this generation. You're not going to have him involved? Like, it's totally the opposite way of going about. When LeBron went to Miami, what happened? Him and D-Wade talked.
And once he was there, even though Miami has a very top-down, Pat Riley down power structure, LeBron helped recruit guys like Mike Miller. LeBron even there, where Pat Riley has a vice grip of power, they were consulting with their best players on the tertiary guys to add. This is crazy. It is unlike the way any other team would be run with a player of this caliber or even a couple calibers down.
And I don't believe you can do it this way, because one of the advantages, if you have one of these mega stars, is that other guys want to come play with them and they will do it for less. But if you don't put them in the process, these other guys can't talk guys into taking less money when they weren't involved in that.
Right.
That's part of winning championships, getting guys to buy in, veteran players who could make more money other places.
And the only place you can get a head start, Jenna, is with the players doing it. Because tampering, even though if it's looked the other way, you can't. The Lakers can't call Kawhi or Kyrie whose season's over.
Yes.
LeBron can. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, can you imagine how many things along the way would have been different had they let LeBron been involved? Between the coaching and maybe the general manager, maybe players coming in.
Now, I don't know if he would have called Pat Riley. And also the hope about Pat Riley is that job ain't filled yet.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like
They decided they're
fill it.
probably not going to fill it. Have Pat Riley or no?
No one. No, Linda Rand's got it.
Let's turn our attention to some football in the NFL.